What's good, guys? We're back again with another video, and today I want to talk to you guys very briefly about memories, right? So you have past, present, and future, and we have different parts of the timeline that we go to. And so today what I'm going to be discussing is a little bit of a different setup. So there's a predominant thought that has been occupying my brain lately, right? And that thought specifically has to do with why and how we tend to relive our past. So psychologists and behavioral researchers have conducted extensive studies in the area of why we tend to romanticize our past and also tend to let those same emotions from the past overwhelm us in our life. Now, you have two choices when you have these memories, right? You have two choices. One, we can run away from our past, we can completely flee it, and we can hope for the best, right? We can pretend that we're another person, we can uncover a new identity, but that still isn't enough. Then you have number two, right? Number two is that we struggle to let the past go. We might even fall back on it when we don't like our current circumstances. And so I want you to entertain this idea with me real quick. The present time, you in your state of being now, consciousness, mind, body, soul, spirit, will be considered a past memory in the next coming days, weeks, months, and years. And I'm going to repeat that again because I need you to understand the actual gravity of the situation. Your past, right? Your past. In this present time, you in your state of being now, consciousness, mind, body, soul, spirit, will be considered another past memory. The very present that you are in now will be considered a past memory within the coming days, weeks, months, and years. So I know there's a philosophical proposal that time is a social construct and time can be manipulated, and it all goes back to the Romans, right? Because Romans invented time based on the sundial, from what I understand. And so there's a debate that time actually is non-existent. We have become slaves to a man-made social construct. I'm not going to get into that today, although that is a very fun discussion to have with some people. What I want to target, though, is this. As humans, we do not get time back, and that's why our time is so valuable. And our time should be put towards things that bear fruit for generations to come, future generations, not only ourselves, but others as well. Why is this relevant? Because the moments and memories that we share now, in this present moment, will now be in the near future in our past. I'm trying to give you guys some context, because we look back at these past memories like they were just, again, the rose-colored glasses, right? They were the best times of our life. Wow, I remember when so-and-so did this. I remember how I felt. I remember what I was eating and what was in the air. But it's beyond that. Me being here right now is going to become a memory in days, weeks, months, years to come. Okay? So I'm trying to teach you guys something. So we tend to see these past memories through a series of different events. And whether they actually occurred, it can be a positive or a negative experience that we happen to have in our life. Now, this doesn't mean that what we remember is actually fabricated or, that it didn't happen, but rather that we either omit details unintentionally, or we add the parts of the details of this memory that we think happened. And maybe it did happen exactly as we thought. Or perhaps, like I just mentioned, we left out details and maybe we incorporated some more in. So nostalgia in itself is a wonderful thing. It's fantastic when we have that sense of euphoria, whether it's visiting your grandmother and making cookies, whether it's chopping wood down with your dad and smelling the fresh pine, whether it's the perfume that your one date that you mustered the courage up to ask to a dance or to homecoming or prom. Okay? It's the little things. And we got to enjoy the little things, but we also have to look at things from a spherical lens. We have to look at things circumspectly. We have to look at things all around. Now, those are all happy occasions. But what I do want to target is that we unknowingly can use our nostalgia as a form of escapism. This is where the waters get murky. Jay Shetty, I don't know if you guys are familiar with him on YouTube. I did take this from him because it was very profound. And this is just, I don't know, this has just been kind of on my heart and my mind lately. You know, this is what I feel like the Spirit's leading. So, you can never start the new chapter in your life if you continue rereading the same one. So I leave with you today to pause and to take notice of those sensations when they come up, when they come to you, but to not let those feelings disrupt your present journey. And where I am right now is I'm in the school parking lot of where I went to high school, right? I haven't been here since I graduated. This feels really out of place and weird, but I'm out here making a video showing you guys what is possible because there's just so much. This is a school where I had sporting events. This is a school where I did theater. This is a school where I sang. This is a school where I got my ass kicked. This is a school where I got in school fights. This is a school where I skipped school. There's a lot of good and bad memories held here, right? But I can't continue to dwell on my past. So we do not get a redo in our past, per se, especially with events that have already occurred in our life. And so we gain absolutely nothing. We have nothing to gain by reevaluating and overanalyzing how things can and could not have played out in our lives. But what we can do is use nostalgia as a tool of art and appreciation for our life to maximize every second, every hour, and every day that we are here. So if what I said resonated with you today, leave a comment below, hit the thumbs up button, and make sure you subscribe. I just wanted to give a huge shout out and a big thanks to those of you who donated towards the camp. We're doing really well. We got a lot left to make up, right? But we made a couple $100 last week. I did 15 chair massages. Again, I'm a massage student in training, so I had some people fill out some waivers, but it was just a good way to get to know the community, to show them that, you know, hey, I'll be here soon working on these things. And on top of that, it was great networking. It gave me value, right? Me providing service to others feels like it gives me value. Not in a weird validation way, because the goal here is to give and to receive. But more importantly, it's to receive and not expect anything in return. And so I just want to thank you guys. I'm going to drop the link again below. Point being is that some of you guys have actually donated. And so again, huge thanks to you for that. I will see you guys in the next video. And as always, stay frosty.